Welcome back to the program. If you're just joining us, this is a KTN Prime. Now, the forceful takeover of properties under the St. Mary's stable continued today, with teachers of St. Mary's Mission Hospital High School in Langata being kicked out early in the morning. Now, students were not spared either in the property row between the Assumption Sisters of Nairobi and a priest.
There was no mercy as yet another dramatic face-off occurred at the St. Mary's Mission Hospital High School in Nairobi's Langata area. The school has been closed until further notice. Auctioneers and policemen acting on behalf of nuns stormed the school early in the morning, forcefully ejecting teachers and students.
We feel the society that need to protect these kids is now coming back to destroy their life. Like today morning, I couldn't imagine that there is somebody who could lift a finger against those kids.
The fate of 40 Form 1 students who are expected to join the school also hangs on the balance a few days before the expected arrival.
These young men and women do not have money. They come here basically through our support, or through the high school support. And that gentleman was very quick to say that they will give them fare back home. And I was asking, I did ask him where they would go, which home he wanted them to go.
The school, known for helping thousands of poor children, found itself at the center of the conflict since it is built on the hospital's land. The facility remains heavily guarded by police officers who prevented journalists to access the institution.
The school has its own parallel board that has no way possible any interaction with the Assumption Sisters.
Even though members of the new management admit that they are not entitled to run the school, they insist that the school plays a major role on the state of the hospital's security.
Even that school is a part of the compound of the staff staying here. And when we have those buildings down there, we are going to start putting staff in them. They must be given assurance that their security is taken care of. But there is nothing like a goon. In fact, I went there in person, and I only saw about 6 policemen with some teachers.
On Thursday morning last week, a confusion shook the health facility as some members allied to the old management were forcefully evicted after a court order declared the Assumption Sisters of Nairobi as the rightful owners. Now, parents and teachers, together with students from St. Mary's Mission Hospital Secondary School, are crying for the government to take action after the new management closed the school indefinitely, with most of the students coming from the poor families. Willie Lusige, KTN News in Nairobi.
Clearly, the wrangles there never seem to end. Now, imagine